Hey guys, a few months ago I wanted to declutter and I decided to get rid of some of my clothes. I have a bunch of clothes that I never use because I bought it online, and when you do online shopping, sometimes the clothing looks different in person or it doesn't fit the same way that it does on the model. There are some online shops where you can return the clothing that you don't like and not have to pay any shipping fees, but some of the places where I shop at, they don't have that option. Most of the clothes that I order is usually $30 and under, so it doesn't seem worth it to me to pay shipping to return these items because they're not very expensive items anyway, so I end up just keeping them. Some of the clothes that I purchase even has tags on it, so I was either going to donate this clothing or try to sell it. I did a bit of research and I found that there are a few sites where you can actually sell your clothing and used items as long as they're in good condition. Two of the sites that I found are swap.com and another one was called ThredUp. I was considering sending stuff to ThredUp, but they only accepted certain brands of clothing, so I decided to send my items to swap.com because they're a bit more flexible with the items that you can send to them. And in addition to sending them clothing, you can also send other items like toys, books, movies, and accessories. On ThredUp, you can only send items that belong to women and children. You can't send any items that belong to men. I don't have any items that belong to men to send, but maybe some of you do. You can create a shipping label yourself through their website, and your box is only going to ship via FedEx. That's the only option they have, which is kind of disappointing to me. I kind of wish they had other options because sending through FedEx is actually kind of expensive. It would be nice if you could select between FedEx and other options like the post office to save money on shipping. If you use your own box and print the label yourself, it'll cost you $11.90. You also have the option of having them mail you the shipping label if you don't have a printer. If you need them to send you a box and the shipping label, it's actually going to cost you extra money. It's going to cost you $14.90. You're not going to be charged right away. They're going to take the money out of your sales. There are also limitations to the box size and the maximum weight that you can have for your box. Obviously, you don't want to send them clothes that's not in good condition because then it's going to get rejected. If your items get rejected, you have the option of having the items returned to you or letting swap.com do what they want with the clothing, like recycle it or donate it. I created a shipping label and I actually waited a long time to ship my items, and I was kind of worried that the shipping label might be expired. So I emailed swap.com and they told me that the shipping label doesn't expire, that I can ship at my convenience. But I think a few weeks or maybe a month later, I got an email saying that my shipping label was about to expire. So at that point, I had to get my box ready quickly and get it shipped out. It was actually kind of annoying because I had no warning that this was going to happen. I was also disappointed the swap.com representative gave me wrong information. Swap.com is going to take 30% of the sales price plus $1.50 per item. I think the 30% selling fee is actually kind of high. I wish it was a little bit lower, maybe like 20% or something, especially because I'm selling kind of lower priced items and their shipping fee isn't exactly cheap. I took my package to the FedEx shipping center either on the 2nd or the 3rd of December of 2016. It was picked up by FedEx on the 5th of December. Package was delivered to swap.com on the 7th of December, so it only took about 2 days to get there. On that same day, I received an email from swap.com labeled inbound shipment, which thanked me for sending my items and said that it could take up to 60 days for them to process my items. Luckily for me, it wasn't 60 days. My items were actually listed in about a month. Some of the reasons why I liked using swap.com is because I don't have to make listings for each item and sell them myself, and I don't have to deal with customers or anyone returning items. The only thing I'm responsible for is sending them the items and then they deal with the rest, which makes the process a lot easier. Every time you have a sale, swap.com will email you to let you know that you sold items and the amount that you earned. The very next day after my items were listed, I actually sold 3 items, and a few days later I sold a couple more items. Eventually the sales started getting slow until I had a few items left that didn't sell, but I actually sold most of the items that I listed. As of today, I've sold 15 items and I've earned $60. If you average that out, it comes to about $4 per item, which isn't very much, so that's something that you should be aware of. You're not going to make a lot of money on swap.com, and don't forget that they're going to be taking that shipping fee out of your sales as well. So in the beginning, you're not going to earn anything until that shipping fee is paid off. So would I recommend that you use swap.com? If you don't want to donate your clothes for some reason and you want to make a few extra bucks, go for it. I just wouldn't recommend selling your clothes on swap.com if you're really looking to make a profit. You may want to try eBay for that, but then you will have to deal with all the problems that come with using eBay and have to do most of the work yourself. I plan to send more stuff to swap.com just because I'm kind of broke and I need the money, even if it's a small amount of money. And some of the items that I have aren't really eligible for donation. And in addition to that, there's not many any donation places that I can actually go to around here. Okay guys, I hope you found this informative. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye!